Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Folge 40 von If My Heart Had Wings und der 8. Folge auf Asas Route. In der letzten Folge ist der Soaring Club weiter seinen Aktivitäten nachgegangen, momentan ohne Asa, weil die krank zu Hause liegt, mit einem schweren Fall der japanischen Erkältung. Und Ai verbringt ein bisschen Quality Time mit Yoru, die auch confessed und ihn küsst. Und zum Schluss der Folge hatte er noch ein Live-Counseling mit Kanako und schließlich durften wir uns dann entscheiden zwischen... Also eigentlich durften wir uns nicht entscheiden, aber whatever. Wir haben Asa gewählt. Mal schauen, was jetzt kommt.
This was really new to me. No one has ever confessed to me before, so I had no experience with handling situations like these. Yep. I didn't know what the correct choice would be, but I prepared for an answer that felt right to me. What's the matter? Why did you call me out here? I have something to tell you. I asked Yoru-chan to meet me outside, to tell her what I had to say. Well, I have a pretty good guess. Yes, the reason I'd called Yoru-chan outside was this. I'm sorry. To apologize to her. To tell her exactly how I felt. Oh well, I was expecting that. Ah. She answered indifferently. She didn't look sad or upset. I guess I was just overthinking it when I was so concerned about how not to hurt her. Not sure. After all, you're a bit of a lolicon, Senpai. Okay. Das macht in diesem Fall allerdings absolut gar keinen Unterschied. Also ich meine, technically, Yoru ist die Jüngere. Aber es macht in diesem Fall nicht... Okay. I think the good-natured Nissan is much more your type than someone so aloof like me. So, ja, okay. I'm a lolicon, but not aesthetically, but in terms of personality. I like people who are like little children, but only in character. Okay. I'm not really into lollies. Besides, if that was the case, then you... Oh boy, dangerous territory. But I'm not very lolly-like. I'm sarcastic and not adorable at all. I have poor compatibility with someone who's a lolicon at heart. Das hat sie erstaunlich gut aufgenommen. What the heck? Lolicon at heart? Well, anyway, I knew it already. Smug look. Yoru-chan. Yoru-chan was looking somewhere distant. I'm sure it's true that she'd already guessed. Her eyes gazing somewhere far away were so clear. But I'm glad that you chose Ne-san. I've already told you, but I really love her. Yoru-chan. She answered me with a smile. So don't apologize. You haven't done anything wrong, Senpai. Yes, I'd done something wrong. I had noticed their feelings and played with their hearts. Not really, though? That was such a pathetic way for a guy to act. It had to be wrong. But that's it. At a time like this is what I should say. Thank you. I should be grateful for Yoru-chan's feelings. I should accept her kind response. Can I ask you just one thing? Yeah. Why did you choose Ne-san? Well. The reason why I'd chosen to accept Asa-chan's feelings? I guess I just couldn't leave her alone. Ich dachte, er sagt jetzt, because that's what I felt like, so. Also literally das, worauf die Situation auch mit Kanako und so aufgebaut hat, aber okay. You mean you want to protect her? Rather than protecting her. How should I put it? Oh, it's this pity. Do you want to go out with her because you think she's weak? No, I don't think that. Quite the contrary. I think Asa-chan is strong. I never thought that I want to date her because she's weak, to protect her, anything like that. It wasn't pity, it was... She doesn't have a knack for anything, and she's clumsy. She may be not as impressive as you, Yoru-chan, but I think that being with her as she does her best to overcome various problems will make me stronger as well. And I want to keep watching her. I don't really understand it, but I want to be close to her. Yes, I want to be close to her. By her side. I want to see the world the way she sees it. That's how I felt. It's similar to what you said about her, that Asa-chan gives you something that you don't have yourself. Ah, that's right. Because Asa-chan is who she is, I feel that she gives me something important. Even though I said all that, honestly, it might be just an afterthought. I think I simply love Asa-chan. I felt that was all there was to it, really. No matter what, I just loved Asa-chan. I hate you after all. Huh? You've taken precious things away from me. 2 of them. 2? Sorry, wait, 2? Nissan and my heart. But well, I've already taken one of those back and I don't intend to let you keep Nissan to yourself. Yoru-chan. And anyway, that outcome was decided from the very beginning. I mean, that's kind of a meta joke, but okay. For example, even if you told me you loved me, I don't think I could have left Nissan alone and dated you. In other words, even if you confessed to me, I would have turned you down. So to be frank, I haven't been turned down at all. Coping much? What? Yoru-chan's point was quite nonsensical. Yeah, thanks. But I see, even if I confessed to her, she would have turned me down. If I thought about it that way, I'd feel better, right? Well, not really. But her words made me feel just a little better. Anyway, that's how it is. If you got it, then hurry up and return inside. Huh? You aren't going back? I need some time out. I want to stay out here for a bit longer. Now go inside already. You have something to say to Nissan too, don't you? If you go now, she should still be awake. Yeah, okay. Urged by Yoru-chan, I returned to the door. Leave a girl to cry by herself. I see. She's giving me some time alone with Asa-chan. Not sure about that. Thank you, Yoru-chan. Whatever, just go. Why am I crying? But he could have brooded about it a little longer. That damn senpai decided far too quickly. Ja, aber über sowas nachdenken, einfach so weird. Sorry, I have to think about it. Ja, also ja, aber keine Ahnung. Just feels wrong to me, I don't know. It's hard to turn down someone's feelings for you. Ja. Noch in die Situation, zu der ich absolut nicht relaten kann. But thanks to Yoru-chan acting, though, I felt a lot better. Warte, tough. Da stand wahrscheinlich tough, oder? Ich während mein Kopf beim Lesen einfach AFK ist. While I was still grateful for her consideration, I went to visit Asa-chan's room. Yes? It's me. Can I come in? Yes. Are you dressed? I took a deep breath. Senpai. When I entered the room, Asa-chan was strangely nervous. Even though it was quite late, she wasn't wearing her pajamas and wasn't in bed yet. She was sitting at her desk instead. Seems like she'd been reading a book. Sorry about earlier. No, that was my fault. I got nervous too when I remembered the incident in the bathroom. Warum mussten die das da reinpacken? Es tut einfach nichts, außer dass man sie nochmal naked gesehen hat, was man vorher nicht hatte, so. Why? You're not going to sleep yet? I couldn't sleep and I was just thinking about going outside. Yoru-chan went somewhere earlier and hasn't returned. I was sure she was with you, wasn't she? Sorry. I was with her just a minute ago. I had to borrow her for a moment. It was that after all. Yeah, sorry I asked her to come meet me. Asa-chan had a meek expression. It seemed like she wanted to ask something but couldn't. Yeah, what could it be? She was trying to speak but ended up swallowing her words. Lass sie nicht so hängen. To be honest, Yoru-chan confessed to me as well. Huh? A while ago when we were coming home, I told her what you told me about your feelings, and then she confessed to me. And now I gave her my answer. Huh? Huh? So that's what was going on. I see. Yoru-chan has confessed to you. She loves you too, after all. Apparently Asa-chan had suspected that, but hadn't directly asked Yoru-chan about her feelings. It must have been a guess bordering on certainty. And she was troubled and worried about it. And then she kissed me. What's wrong with me? Yesterday and today too, I've just been worrying you and causing problems because of my selfishness. I'm sure I also caught that cold because of my emotional problems. It was hard for me to face you and Yoru-chan, so I didn't want to go to the club. That's why... Sorry. Weibliches Räuspern. Asa-chan. It's easy for people to get sick when they're depressed. That's probably what Asa-chan was trying to say. And it was probably true. So, I know, you don't even have to tell me your answer. Whether it's soaring or romance, I'm not sure if what I feel is really love. Maybe I'm just looking for something I could rely on. And because I'm like that, Asa-chan felt insecure. Dude, don't leave her hanging. She doubted her own values, didn't understand her true feelings, and was misunderstanding them. And she was misunderstanding you. So I had to clear things up. You know what, Asa-chan? You probably haven't noticed it yourself, but you're strong. Huh? Yoru-chan said it too. Even with all those worries you have, you still keep moving forward one step at a time. Everyone has worries and things that block their way, and yet everyone tries their best and keeps going forward little by little. I'm the same. Huh? I told you that I came to this town last year, right? I used to live here, but then I left and moved to another town because of family circumstances. Yes, you told me. When I was a kid, the scenery of this town, and more importantly, my friends, were very important to me. Right after we moved, I was really depressed from the shock of parting with everything that I loved. I felt like I'd lost my whole world. You did? Just because you moved? Yeah, you know, when you're a kid, don't distances seem much longer. I think it's probably because kids' legs are so short. Similar distances feel different for adults and for kids. Ja, aber alles, wo du nicht mehr laufen oder vielleicht noch Fahrrad fahren musst, macht doch dann keinen Unterschied mehr zwischen Kind oder Erwachsene, ne? Wenn es nicht um die Beine geht. Yeah, sorry. To a child going just a few kilometers away feels like a great journey to another world. That's why when we moved so far away, I felt like we'd gone to another world. And I thought I'd never see the people that I've left behind again. I really believed it back then. So when we moved back then, for me it meant going to a different world, away from where Ageha and the others lived. Sorry, ein Schluck Wasser. Es ist echt anstrengend, so auf Dauer zu lesen, muss ich sagen. Ich erinnere gar nicht mehr so genau, wie das bei Highway Blossoms war. Und mir das da auch so ging. I was crushed by the thoughts that I lost my dearest friends in my hometown. That's why I wanted something to distract me from that loneliness, a way to escape from it. I wanted to override my sadness with something new. And so I started riding on the bicycle that Anshan gave me when I moved, and I got hooked completely. So that's how you started? That's right, it all began as a way to escape. Ich habe mich schon gefragt, ob sie das einfach sein Bicycle Background Trauma und so einfach vergessen haben, weil es kam einfach seit Ewigkeiten nicht mehr vor und fühlt sich mittlerweile komplett irrelevant an. But as I kept going on, I came to honestly love cycling. When you're riding a bike, distances feel shorter, right? I even thought that if I got really good at it, I could ride all the way back to my hometown. Thanks to that ridiculous idea, I became totally engrossed in cycling. I'm a pretty simple guy, so once I get into something, I go all the way. Yeah, relatable. Me and gacha games, oof. So I rode as much as I could and even started doing well in races. And then I lost something important to me once again. I injured my leg in an accident. It was the second time I lost something precious. It felt like no matter what I did, nothing would go well, as if the whole world was against me. I thought that there was a god out there somewhere. I wanted to hit him with a stone and kill him. I wasn't used to dealing with such problems, and I got really depressed. It was like a disease without a cure. I was laying in bed asking myself why it happened to me, over and over again. I struggled so hard with all that anguish, so I can understand your gloomy feelings to some extent. I didn't know how deep Asa-chan's despair was, but I understood it a little from my own experience. I was worn out by all of that, but then I found a new dream. It was... soaring? Yes, when I came back to this town, I was fascinated by the sight of the glider piloted by Senpai. It might have been another way to escape, to run away from my failure, loss, and anxiety. But I think that's okay. Sometimes it's necessary to escape from your troubles. If that means you will be able to move forward again, I think that's only natural. Asa-chan was surrounded by amazing people like Yoru-chan. It seemed that those people never faltered, ran away, or worried. That's probably what she thought of them. But I was sure that wasn't really the case. There are plenty of people who are stumbling over and over again as they walk. So I don't think it was strange to worry or run away. I apologized to her. Huh? I told Yoru-chan I was sorry, that I couldn't return her feelings. Why? Because I love you, Asa-chan. That's right, I love the Asa-chan who was always worried about everything, afraid to speak her mind and too serious. Too serious? I'd fallen in love. I thought really hard about it, and in the end this is how I feel. But Yoru-chan is so much more incredible. It doesn't matter whether someone is incredible or not. The one I love is you, Asa-chan. Is it really true? That's right, it didn't matter. A thing like that. Really. You're not lying? It's not just pity? No, I really mean it. I love you, Asa-chan. But didn't you say there was like a little sister to you? Even if I think about you like that, it doesn't mean that I can't fall in love with you, right? But that's not something you'd say to your girlfriend. It's just not normal. Well, for me, that's exactly what I will be saying to my girlfriend from now on. I love you, Asa-chan. I tried to say it nonchalantly, but damn, it really came out clumsily. Kann ich mir vorstellen. I felt like I just blurted out something ridiculous. Oh, Asa-chan. I love you too, senpai. I told you once already, but I love you very much. When I'm with you, I'm nervous and my chest hurts, but it's a pleasant kind of pain. Das ist immer seltsam, finde ich, wenn Leute versuchen, das zu beschreiben, so. Asa-chan started crying. Okay. Why are you crying? From joy, because you said that you love me. I'm so happy. Large tears spilled from Asa-chan's eyes. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help but think how cute she was. I took a step towards her. And embraced her. I gently wrapped both of my arms around her body. I'm not used to stuff like this, but I thought I should do this. That's right. It's the first time. I'm crying tears of joy. Wrapped in my arms, Asa-chan was sobbing intensely. Hey, Nee-san. What is it, Yoru-chan? Why did you fall for Senpai? That's hard to answer. Finde ich auch. So eine Frage zu beantworten. I still don't understand it myself. Before I noticed I was already in love with him. I guess that's just how love works. Yuri-chan. I think it was the same for me. Huh? Warum bist du jetzt davon überrascht? I mean, if I think about it, he's kind, dependable and all, but it was just pow, and I loved him. Just like my yearning for the sky. It just happened before I noticed. I see. Yeah. Awkward silence. Nee-san, I'm a little mad at you. Huh? Because you just went and confessed to him while pretending to be me. It's only natural for me to be angry. I'm sorry. But I'm actually happy. You still managed to directly tell him how you felt. Regardless of how and in what circumstances it happened, you conveyed your feelings properly and they were returned. I'm happy for your success. Yuri-chan. But it's a little frustrating. It's the first time I've ever lost to you. That's right, it's the first time. So I have a question for you, Nee-san. What is it? Tell me 10 good things about Senpai. Huh? What do you mean? Well, you beat me and won his heart, right? So you should be able to list plenty of great things about him. I don't want to hear you hesitating about him in the future, so I want to prevent that. Come on, start talking about him right now. Huh? Isn't this too sudden? Just do it. Come on, you beat me, right? You should do at least that much. Yuri-chan, are you angry? Okay, 1 minute has passed. 30 seconds left. 20. What is this, Shogi? Wait a second. Nope. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hey?